There was an organic quality to the bass, sort of how its place within a song, to me, has such a powerful effect, you know, and most people listen to music, they might not even realize how important the bass is, and I didn't realize until I took on the bass and I fell in love with that role. It can control the harmony, where a song's going. If a guitarist is playing a C, I have a plethora of notes I can play to outline that chord. I don't even have to play the root of the chord, and just that power alone. And then the rhythmic side of it as well. Every instrument has its place, but to me, the bass is the glue, the mold of the song. It feels so good, you know. You hit just a big low open note and it just melts it all together. A lot of artists, not just musicians, gravitated towards this town called Mill Valley, and I was very fortunate to grow up there. Prune Music was a store about a few blocks from my house. The P-bass was sitting there. You could basically say that was my introduction to actually playing my first Fender bass. I couldn't afford it at the time. My first bass was a real cheap bass. When I finally got a Fender, that was the holy grail. There are a few features about the Fender Select that I really like. One is the block inlays. It really reminds me of, I have a 66 jazz bass. I always really like that look. It's a real classic look. That is a big plus on this instrument. Also the hand-stained body. I mean, the flamed maple, all of it is just, it's a beautiful, beautiful instrument. This bass is a work of art, and maybe it's, it's not the full Fender custom shop, but it feels like it. Plays amazing. I love this bass. Right out of the gate, as usual, I would expect nothing less than perfection, and this bass provides that. One of the features I think that they really got it right is the option to have an active, preamp, and at the flick of a switch back into passive mode. I tend to play more passively, passive basses, but sometimes if you want to really, just beef up the sound, you have it right here, especially in a live context. That's amazing. The thing that's cool about the Fender Select neck is it doesn't have for me personally, it doesn't have too much varnish on the back. It's like a thinner coat. I can see it actually wearing off in no time at all, just by a lot of playing. There's just an ease to playing a neck like that for me. I'll play from the lowest to the highest note. I'll use the whole range of this bass, and I just want to be able to get from A to B quickly. I just couldn't go into a studio without a Fender, a P-bass, or a jazz bass. I've never had a day where I plug my Fender in and it gets a complaint, It's just always on. They serve you in a way that no other bass can. It could be a out-of-tune, not set up bass. I could pick it up and I know within 5 minutes of tweaking this, tweaking that, it's just laid out in such a genius, the setup, everything about it is so perfect. It's a design that can't be beat, and that's down to the sonic quality of the instrument as well. Leo Fender has just, nailed it, and it can't be beat.